In today's video, we're going to reveal 10 clever reverse psychology tricks that will make someone chase you. Whether you're trying to get someone's attention or spark a little more interest, these strategies will work wonders. From playing a bit hard to get to leaving them curious, each trick is designed to make you more irresistible without even trying. We'll start with the easiest moves and work our way up to the most powerful techniques. Stick with us until the end to find out the ultimate trick that could change everything. If you want to see these techniques in action, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get started. Number 10. Leave some things unsaid. Sometimes, not saying everything can be more powerful than saying too much. When you leave small parts of your life, thoughts, or emotions to the imagination, it creates a space that the other person wants to fill. That gap makes them think more about you. They replay conversations in their head, trying to guess what you meant or what you're hiding. This is where the magic starts. The more someone thinks about you, the more interest grows. And when they can't figure you out quickly, they start to chase. Think about a movie that gives away the ending too early. It becomes less fun, right? That's the same idea here. People like to discover things slowly. They enjoy small surprises. When you are open about everything too fast, you remove the natural buildup. Instead, give them just enough to keep the conversation going and leave a little behind. This doesn't mean being secretive or cold. It just means knowing what to say and when. Number 9. Create a little bit of jealousy. A small amount of jealousy can push someone to realize how much they like you. When people think someone else might win your attention, they begin to act fast. It's not about making them feel bad. It's about showing your value. You can do this without hurting anyone. You don't need to talk about other people in a romantic way. Just show that others enjoy being around you. Maybe someone complimented your work, or you got invited to something fun. You can mention it lightly. The idea is to show you are not waiting around for anyone. This changes how the other person sees you. When someone knows you have choices, they start to feel your worth. They might even worry a little. That small worry wakes up their interest. It creates a sense of urgency. If they don't make a move, they could miss their chance. It's important not to overdo it. Don't lie. Don't try to make them feel insecure. That's not the goal. The goal is to remind them that you are someone others like and enjoy. When you do this right, the person starts to think more about you. They wonder what you're doing. They want your attention again. That's when the chase begins. Number 8. Be busy, but not distant. People want what they can't easily have. When you're always available, others may take your time for granted. But when you're doing your own thing, staying busy, and living your life, it makes them notice your absence. They start thinking about you more, and they begin to want your time and attention. Being busy doesn't mean ignoring someone. It just means you have a full life with goals, work, hobbies, and time for yourself. When someone sees that you're focused on your life, they realize they need to make an effort to be part of it. This makes them feel like your time has value, and that makes them want it more. For example, if they message you and you don't reply right away because you're working, that's okay. It shows that you're not waiting around. When you do respond, be kind and warm, but don't act too eager. Let them see you're happy but not desperate for their attention. This makes your presence feel special. When you're around, they enjoy it more. When you're not, they miss it. That balance is powerful. It keeps the interest growing, and slowly they start to chase. Not because you pulled away, but because they feel drawn to your energy and independence. Number 7. Say no. Sometimes, saying no shows that you respect your own time and needs. It makes people take you more seriously. If you always say yes, others start to think you'll always be there, no matter what. But when you say no, it reminds them that you have your own life, your own standards, and your own value. This doesn't mean you should be cold or rude. You can say no in a kind way. For example, if they ask you to do something last minute and you already have plans, just say, "I can't right now." Simple and honest. They might feel surprised, but they'll also start to respect your time more. When you say no, people start to see that your attention is not something they can get easily. That's when they start to want it more. They begin to think about how to earn your time and care. They ask themselves, did I do something wrong? Or, what can I do to get them to say yes next time? This small shift changes everything. You're not chasing, they are, and that's the power of quiet confidence. Number 6. Use silence to your advantage. Silence can say more than words. Sometimes, when you stop talking, others start thinking. They fill in the silence with thoughts of you. They wonder what you're thinking. They try to guess your feelings. That creates mystery, and mystery is powerful. When someone pulls away or plays games, don't always react fast. Wait. Let the silence speak. Let them sit with their own actions. When you're not reacting, they start to feel your absence. They may expect you to chase, but when you don't, it surprises them. This makes them reflect. They might replay the last things you said. They may even worry if they upset you. That quiet moment becomes the turning point. The moment when they go from feeling in control to missing you. Silence doesn't mean ignoring. It means choosing not to give energy to something that doesn't deserve it yet. And when the time is right, speak with calm and control. That silence made your words stronger. Number 5. Give unexpected compliments. Most people expect compliments about how they look. That's why those words, while nice, can sometimes feel normal. But when you compliment something they didn't expect, like their laugh, their effort, or how they made you feel, it stays with them. They'll remember that moment. They'll think about how your words made them feel seen in a different way. That builds a connection. They'll miss that feeling when you're not around. They may even come back just to feel that again. Say something like, I noticed how calm you stayed today. That was cool. It shows you pay attention. It shows you see them, not just the surface. That small comment might seem simple to you, but it can stay in their mind for hours, even days. This kind of compliment sets you apart. You're not just being nice, you're being real. And that's what pulls people closer. That's what makes them chase. Number 4. Be hard to read, but warm. If someone can guess your every thought, they might lose interest fast. But when you're a little hard to read, it keeps them curious. They want to know more. They pay closer attention. That's where attraction starts to grow. Being hard to read doesn't mean being fake or playing games. It means keeping a part of yourself private. You don't need to share everything right away. Let them guess a little. Keep some thoughts to yourself. Speak clearly, but not always fully. But balance it with warmth. Smile. Be kind. Let them feel safe, but not sure. That mix creates interest. They think, this person is kind, but I still can't figure them out. That's what keeps their mind on you. This quiet mystery makes them want to be around you more. They'll wait for your next word. They'll replay the last time you laughed. They'll chase. Not because you're confusing, but because you're interesting. Number 3. Talk less. Show more words can be powerful, but actions speak louder. If you say you're strong and confident, but you always seek approval, your words lose meaning. But if you live confidently, speak calmly, and don't try too hard, people will feel it without needing to hear it. For example, instead of telling someone you're busy, let them see it. Don't explain every move. Let your actions show that your time matters. If you said you're not waiting on anyone, then act like it. Live your life. Keep moving. This quiet strength gets noticed. People may not say it out loud, but they see it. And that's what makes them think about you when you're not around. That's when they start to chase. They feel the pull, not from your words, but from your calm energy. Talking less also gives your words more power when you do speak. People listen closer. They feel your presence more. That makes everything you say more special. Number 2. Pull back after a high point. One of the strongest tricks is to pull back right after something great. When a moment feels warm, funny, or deep, most people want to stay in it as long as they can. But if you leave at the peak, you leave them craving more. Think of it like this. When people laugh at your message or feel close during a chat, they feel a spark. If you end the conversation there, they carry that spark with them. It sticks in their mind. They replay the moment. They wait for the next one. You didn't overdo it. You left them smiling. This makes you feel special. They think, That moment felt good, but it ended too soon. So they start chasing that feeling. They look for you. They check their phone. They miss the attention, the warmth, the light energy you gave. It's not about playing games. It's about timing. You're teaching them to enjoy your presence and to value it more. That space you create isn't cold. It's magnetic. It pulls them closer without you having to say a word. Number 1. Give freedom, then disappear. This one works better than most people think. When you give someone space to be free, they relax. They don't feel pressure. They feel safe being themselves. But when you suddenly become silent after that freedom, they notice. It's not silence from anger or drama. It's calm. It's peaceful. You gave them freedom, then stepped away. That change in energy makes people pause. They think, why is it so quiet now? They miss what they didn't notice before. They start remembering small things. Your words, your energy, the way you made them feel. This isn't about being cold. It's about giving them a taste of what it feels like when you're not around. That's when they see your value. That's when they miss your voice, your attention, your care. The key is to walk away without noise. No goodbye, no blame, no warning, just a calm shift. That silence works like magic. It stirs emotions. It opens the door for regret, for missing you, for chasing you. And when they reach back out, you don't need to ask for anything. You already became the person they want back. They think they're in control. But one small shift from you can change everything. You don't need to chase. You don't need to speak much. Just know what to do. Then watch what happens. If you want more moves that turn the game around, hit like, share it, and make sure you subscribe.